Hello friends, this is Nirmal here for Technique, and today we're going to compare two mid-range phones, the Samsung Galaxy J5 with the Lumia 640XL. So both these devices are mid-range category with the pricing almost similar, although the Samsung Galaxy J5 is slightly cheaper than the Lumia 640XL. They're competing in the mid-range segment. So let's do a detailed comparison. So before we go into the detailed comparison, let's first have a quick look at the specs. The Samsung Galaxy J5 sports a 5-inch AMOLED HD display. It's powered by its Snapdragon 410 quad-core chipset with 1.5GB RAM and 8GB internal storage. There is 13 megapixel rear camera, front-facing 5 megapixel camera with a flash, and it also has 2600 mAh battery. So that is the spec aspect of this device, and it runs Android 5.1 Lollipop. Now talking about the 640XL, so this runs Windows Phone 8.1 and is upgradable to Windows 10. This has Snapdragon 400 quad-core chipset with 1GB RAM and 8GB internal storage. There is a 13 megapixel rear camera and also a front-facing 5 megapixel camera. So that is the spec aspect of these two phones. It also has a 3000 mAh battery. Now talking about the design and build quality, both these devices vary a lot because one is a 5-inch device, other one is a 5.7-inch massive phablet. So here you should be having a clear idea whether you want a smaller device. In that case, obviously the Samsung Galaxy J5 is better. If you're looking for a bigger display, the Lumia 640XL with a 5.57-inch HD display is pretty good. Now the build quality wise, we would say the Lumia 640XL has a better build quality. The material quality looks pretty good, and you can see the Samsung Galaxy J5 has a chrome finish all around, which does not give a really premium finish, and also the rear panel does not have that great quality. But talking about the Lumia 640XL, the material quality is top notch, and even the overall build quality looks very good. So all in all, we would say if you're looking at the build quality of these two phones, we would say the Lumia 640XL has a better material quality than the Samsung Galaxy J5. But having said that, design wise, the J5 is pretty compact, while the 640XL is a massive phablet. Now moving on to the display, both these devices have HD display, but there is a huge difference here again. One is a 5-inch Super AMOLED HD display, the other one is a 5.7-inch IPS LCD panel with clear black technology. Now here, since the display is smaller on the J5, it's much more vivid, and also the Super AMOLED panel really works very well. So this display is really vivid and colorful, and the touch response is also pretty good. And we would say the viewing angles are also pretty good, but there is no protection on the display, which includes Corning Gorilla Glass. So no additional protection is included on this display. So that's one issue if you're looking for added protection for the display. Now talking about the display on the 640XL, this has an HD display, but it's not really as colorful and vivid as the AMOLED panel, but it's really good display with clear black technology, and colors look pretty good. And this has a good touch response as well, and overall clarity looks pretty good. This has Corning Gorilla Glass protection as well. So all in all, it's a mixture. The display quality looks pretty good on these two devices. The colors look much better on the J5, and the Lumia 640XL has additional protection. So it's up to user whether they want a bigger display or a smaller display. Now moving on to the software and performance. So this is one area we can't do a direct comparison because one is Android, the one is Windows Phone. So you should be having a personal choice whether you want an Android or Windows Phone. So but we'll just talk about the performance as well. So this runs Android 5.1 with a custom TouchWiz OS, that's a UI from Samsung, and the UI is pretty fast and fluid, no major lag or issues, but here and there you can see slight delay in opening apps, but that's not much of an issue if you're a casual user. Only when you're heavy usage, this has an issue. And the gaming performance was kind of disappointing because with 1.5GB RAM and Snapdragon 410, the performance was not really that great, and we did encounter lag and other issues while playing games. You can see the notifications, and there is a custom one, and it does have latest Android. So it does has 4G LTE support and 8GB internal storage, and this can be expanded via micro SD card, but you cannot install apps directly onto the SD card, but you can move apps to the SD card. Now talking about the Lumia 640XL, this runs Windows 8.1, Windows Phone 8.1, and is upgradable to Windows 10 mobile when that will be released. Right now this has pretty good amount of features, although it may not be as customizable as the Android, but it does have pretty decent amount of features. The performance looks pretty good. and gaming experience is also very good on this device because it's a bigger display, so gaming should be better. And also the gaming performance, we didn't experience any lag or issues. And the overall performance on the 640XL with Snapdragon 400 quad-core chipset, even though it's not really that superior when compared to the 410 on the J5, the performance was pretty good, and there is just 1 GB RAM, but still then the performance was slightly better than the J5. Now this phone does come with 3G support. There's no direct 4G, but probably Microsoft will be rolling out the update which will enable 4G on this device. So all in all, software and performance, it's a matter of personal choice whether you want an Android phone or a Windows Phone 8.1 device which is upgradable to Windows 10. Now moving on to the camera, both these devices have a 13 megapixel rear camera with a LED flash and a front facing 5 megapixel camera. The Samsung Galaxy J5 is a selfie focused phone, so it has a front facing flash as well. The interface, it does offer a lot of additional features. You can see the race effects, there are lots of modes, there is manual mode as well, a panorama continuous shot. So all in all, feature wise, this is a pretty good device, and it does offer a lot of features as well. Now talking about the interface of the Lumia 640XL, so we know this is a very useful interface with manual controls, and you can customize the options before you take the photo. So it's a simple interface, but it is powerful interface and does offer a lot of features as well. So all in all, interface wise, both these devices are pretty good. Both have manual control, that's a professional mode. You can manually adjust various aspects of the camera, so that's one good aspect. Now talking about the camera quality, both these devices have 13 megapixel camera, but the camera quality is better on the Lumia 640XL. The colors doesn't look really great on the J5, and here and there you can see there is some oversaturation and the clarity is lost. But then Lumia 640XL does produce pretty good results overall. And talking about the front facing camera, this is one area the Samsung Galaxy J5 has an edge because it has a front facing flash. So if you're taking selfies in low light, this should be pretty useful. So that's one additional aspect on the Samsung Galaxy J5. But overall, we would say the camera aspect, the Lumia 640 is better than the Samsung Galaxy J5, even though both these devices have 13 megapixel rear cameras. Now talking about the battery life, Samsung Galaxy J5 has a 2600 mAh battery, while the Lumia 640XL has a 3000 mAh battery. So the battery capacity is pretty much higher on the Lumia 640XL, and the performance is also very good on the 640XL. While on the J5 you can get 1 day of usage, on the Lumia 640XL you can get more than a day. With average usage you might end up with more than a day, with 1.5 days of battery usage on the 640XL. So in the battery capacity and performance, we would say the Lumia 640XL is the better choice. Now both these devices are priced in the 12 to 13k price point. The Lumia 640XL now sells for around 13 to 13.5k, while the Samsung Galaxy J5 is now selling for 12k on Flipkart. So which is a better device to buy here? So that's we can't really choose one device here because one is Android, one is Windows Phone. So if you're not really worried about the OS view and much better on the camera and battery, we would suggest the Lumia 640XL. But if you're worried about installing a lot of apps and you want all the latest apps to be installed, then probably Android will be the better choice, because the J5 offers latest Android 5.1 and the app ecosystem is better than the Windows Phone. So that's one area, and the display is pretty much similar on both these devices, although colors look slightly better on the J5 with the AMOLED panel. So that was a detailed comparison of these two devices. So hope you liked this video. Don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to your YouTube channel for more videos. Thanks for watching this video. Have a great day.